So we're still on the first floor in the shop, and we've taken that front off. Not a very intricate dial, which is kind of nice. And we'll see what we can do about not compromising any of that print that's on the front of it. We also found a very interesting mechanism on the front, and have that smaller gauge so they could really pinpoint those stations in that era, or in this era. We also came in here on our 3-gang variable capacitor, and we put a little bit of WD-40 in those bearings to free up that clock mechanism, we could call it. And we've inspected the 3-gang capacitor, and there seems to be light coming through everything, so I don't think any of those fins are shorted. You always have to look for that, because that could be a real problem when you're setting it up and just firing up the radio, because you wonder why you don't have anything, because you got some shorts in here. Make sure there's no goobers. Make sure nobody's bent. That guy looks a little bent right there. You see what I mean? He looks a little bent. We'll just pull him out a tad. But they're on the ends. On the ends. Looks good. Good and tight. We're going to, of course, put a new line cord on it. That's my electrodynamic. Oh, and our capacitors. These are beautiful things here. We know they got to go. We might leave them in here for the cosmetics to make it into the originality of the set. But we can see we've got stuff bubbling out of the top, and you know they're no good. That's just like the first thing you almost do. We hope Mr. Power Transformer's okay. Should be interesting. And that's where we're going. We're going to leave as much dirt down here before we bring it up to the electronics departments. Okay.